you need a meal. You ain't even eat while I'm feasting in the field.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game as we've got a great one in store between the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready, somebody! Like 25! Check! Cookies the mark.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Check pass. You go tight. You white. You got tight right there.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down
by Harold Landry. A loss of
little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11.
Mine's 50. 51, South. Kill. Space. Check 49.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. He rifles one that's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
At the 47-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It was Matt Judon that time who worked his way in to blow that play up. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. From midfield now, here's Jackson. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 4 catches for him in the wild card win a week ago, and he's got his first here, and it's a 1st down. Solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Things could just not have started any better for them. They get the turnover, the football right away, able to capitalize on offense for 6.
And we're talking about setting a tone in any game, right? The first points of a ball game. How about during the playoffs? Vitally important, and they've done that in this one.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
On 1st down, Ryan. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expect.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing again, Ryan. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
I don't think anyone would argue that having that extra week definitely helps come playoff time. And those were some fresh legs right there. That extra practice time and planning, certainly in evidence.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. I got you. Hey, South. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Come off the ball. Check 3, check 3.
Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley. And now it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
To throw again, Ryan. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And a great return as he takes this up just shy of the 45.
Intercepted.
1st quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
It's 2nd and inches.
Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game. And all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Touchdown.
Raheem Mostert with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect. And this remains a 13-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Keep keeping it on the ground on first, Michel. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the.
They'll run it. This is Michel trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Michel, the ball carrier.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Cowboys, nothing.
Now Ryan on first down to Michel on the screen. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. He let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front. Completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
Dre Kirkpatrick, the cornerback, up to make the stop. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
14-yard line.
From the gun, it's Ryan. This is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys draw a bit closer. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was so electric, and they talked about it all week long. Have to try to contain him.
And now for him, being able to focus on the task at hand and not just immediately assume that last week it totally carries over, but you got to like the start that he has, showing those great hands that we've seen from him throughout.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Play action. It's Jackson. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Matt Judon. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
It's 2nd down.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. Johnson with a completion over the middle. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
A quick slant to Hill. And he's got some space here. Through an opening, and there he goes. Touchdown, Packers. Tyreek Hill, 74 yards. And the Packers add on to their lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Taking it about the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive. And